We are in Kinosaki Onsen, which is a onsen hot springs area in the Hyogo Prefecture of Japan. It's along the Sea of Japan, which is the ocean that is between Japan and Korea. And so this is one of the more renowned ryokan. We are in Matsuba crab or Zuai Gani crab season. So that's what we're here for. This room is called Kiri No Ma. And so let's take a look. Just checked in with family. So here's the entrance. Walk in here. And before we enter the living room, this is a little coffee and minibar area. And before we take a look at the living room, どうぞ入ってください. Looks like they're here to bring welcome tea and snacks, so I will let the person come in. どうぞ. Hi. There she is.
本日お越しいただきまして誠にありがとうございます。大変お疲れ様でございました。失礼いたします。もしよかったらそちらの方に。
So I forgot to mention the name of this Ryokan or hot springs inn is Nishimuraya Honkan, which is widely regarded as the highest end of all the ryokans here, and also the most renowned and the oldest, among the oldest. So this is the living room. Hello. And so you have the TV. You have an area where you have the yukata and futons. So let's see. There is some okashi treats. これは何でしょうか?
どちらですか? こちらですか?
はい。
だんじり大根でございます。
だんじり大根。
はい。小豆のおまんじゅうで。
Okay, red bean treat.
はい。
まんじゅう treat.
こちらは黒豆のおかき、黒豆が入ったちょっとお塩のおかきですね。
So black bean crackers.
で、お抹茶にお煎茶でございます。
And green tea and matcha. Anyways, so this has some really nice little artistic touches, very traditional Japanese decor, but done tastefully and it's not ratty and worn out in any way. We stayed here last year, so we're quite familiar with the property, although we were in a different category of a room last time. どうぞ普通のように話していいですよ。いや、もう自然で、はい。みんな入るのが、はい。いいの。そう。And so over here we have a separate sitting room. I'm assuming this room is where they would put the futons for when it's sleep time, which is very convenient because last year we had just one of these rooms, and so you kind of slide the table off to the side and they roll out the futon, so you can't actually do one you can only do one or the other, so it's nice that they're separated in that regard. So the door over here that's opens up to the hallway where we entered. So over here we'll take a shortcut to see the view from the room into the garden. You can see a bunch of koi fish in the garden. Yep, they're down there swimming. So there's a sitting area here. So it's connected. So the two sitting rooms are connected by this kind of indoor terrace, as well as amongst themselves with the shoji doors. Anyway, so this is, let's take a quick look. A little stone pagoda. There's a little kind of a shrine type of thing. There's a stone lantern. A nice little bridge. And you can see some old structure. Anyway, so this is the niwa, or the garden. And there's a little vanity area over here. So anyways, so that's kind of the room that we have. It's called Kiri No Ma Suite. So right now they're doing the yukata, the fitting, or not fitting, but they're trying to decide on the size for each guest. So they bring the right size for the right guests. So that's the two sitting areas after the entrance, and you saw the terrace and the yard. So let's show you the bath facilities. So over here is the toilet. And you'll find that in Japan often where there's a toilet, there's also a little sink that's built into it where you can wash your hands, which is kind of nice. Might as well, right? And then over here you have the obligatory dual sink wash basin with 2 mirrors, which is nice when you're getting up in the morning and kind of rushing to go somewhere. You don't have to fight for the vanity. Access to it anyways. And over here is the shower and the tub. One thing to note of Kinosaki Onsen in general, and I don't know the full story behind it, but I guess there's an agreement among the Ryokan and hotels. I don't know if it was imposed to them or it's an agreement amongst them, is that in-room hot springs onsen, natural mineral water, hot water, is not allowed in the rooms or a private in-room onsen. And I don't know if it's because there's just not enough free-flowing hot springs water available, or they want to encourage people to use the 7 public baths that are scattered throughout the area. Although the ryokans also are allowed to have communal onsen baths for the guests that stay there. So if you want to do that, if you want to do the hot springs bath, you either go outside or you go to the communal one in the onsen that you're staying, which is only available to paying guests. So, not a big detraction, although during COVID it's always convenient to have something right at your fingertips for privacy and safety reasons. Anyways, Nishimuraya Honkan in the Kinosaki Onsen area in Hyogo Prefecture of Japan. Kiri no Ma, Kiri no Ma Suite.